In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to stop binge eating at night. I know it is such a big deal for a lot of people who struggle with the relationship they have to food in their body. And be sure to stay to the end of this video, and I'm going to be showing you exactly what I do in my evening routine to stay grounded and centered so I don't get hijacked by binge eating. And so if you want to truly heal the relationship you have to food in your body, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell, because I release videos every single Thursday based on content that you guys ask for on how to fundamentally heal the relationship you have to food and to your body. So I'm Samantha Skelly. I'm the founder of Hungry for Happiness, and I've helped thousands of women heal their relationship to food by looking at the emotional cause, because it's all emotional. Binge eating actually has nothing to do with the food. And so in this video, I'm gonna be talking to you about why you binge eat at night. So here we go. The reason why is because you feel more comfortable at night. You let your guard down. And so often throughout the day, we're suppressing our emotions. We're not acknowledging how we feel. We're trying to people please. We're pretending that everything's great at work. You know, we're putting on the happy face, even though we feel anxious and stressed out and we have pain in our bodies and it doesn't feel good. We're constantly pushing throughout our day. And so when we get home, it's a time that we can take off all of our masks that we're wearing. We can kind of relax. We often binge eat when no one's around. Why? Because we don't want people to know that we're doing it. Binge eating is very socially isolating. You probably realize this. It's something that you really don't want to tell your friends and your family. And so at night, when you're by yourself at the end of the day, is a time that activates our desire to binge eat, because we kind of have this idea of oh, I deserve it, or I had such a hard day, or I don't want to do anything anymore, or I don't care, or I'll do better tomorrow. We always have the idea that I'll just behave really badly right now because I'll just fix everything tomorrow. But what tends to happen is when we do that, when we have that mindset of I'll just sort it out tomorrow, or I'll diet tomorrow, or I'll go to the gym tomorrow, we're not actually addressing what is causing us to want to binge eat. And so what happens the next day is it just carries over. And so because we have not healed the emotions that are causing us to binge eat, the next day we just feel shameful and guilty, and then we probably do it all again. And so it's a constant fight. And until we look in our bodies and heal what is causing us to binge eat, we're just gonna stay stuck in that cycle. And so before you find yourself arms deep at 2 o'clock in the morning in Ben & Jerry's, I want you to just allow yourself to just breathe. Just take a breath with me right now as you're watching this video. Just take a breath and just breathe, because what's actually needing to happen at 2 o'clock in the morning when everyone's sleeping and you're downstairs in the freezer is your body just wants a state change. It wants to go from this feeling, this anxious, stressed out feeling into a feeling where you're just completely numbed out. And so what happens is when we're constantly numbing out, constantly, we're not addressing the emotion that needs to be healed in our bodies. And something I want you to remember, and if you've heard any of my videos, you probably know this already, but binge eating actually has nothing to do with the food. The food is just acting as a drug. It's a socially acceptable and very readily available drug that you've just chosen to use to numb the emotion in your body that you don't yet have the tools to handle. But what I want you to realize is once you learn those tools, once you understand what that is, you don't use food as a drug anymore, because you fundamentally learn how to handle the pain. And so if this is something that you are wanting to do, I have a 5-day food freedom challenge where I'm teach you step by step how to heal the emotion in your body so you don't have to use food as a drug anymore. So the link to join the 5-day food freedom challenge is in the description below. So go check that out. Join me and I will help you and walk you through day by day, showing you the tools and the strategies that you need to know to finally put a stop to the food craziness. So as promised, I want to show you my evening routine that I use to get myself grounded, get my head clear, get my emotions all grounded, First things first, and I mentioned this already, breath. I breathe every single evening. And so a little breath pattern that I do is through the mouth. It's 2 breaths in, 1 breath out. So it goes like this. And you only need to do that for maybe 30 seconds to a minute, and it really shifts the energy in your body and the emotions move in your body. So oftentimes we just have trapped emotion in our body that just needs to move, and the only way we think about moving that emotion is through eating. And so I want you to try that. The second thing I do is I use gratitude. Gratitude is such a powerful force. I think about my day and I think of all the things I can be grateful for in that day, and it just allows my body to move into a completely high vibrating energy. It's beautiful. The third thing I do is movement. Movement is such an incredible way to change the state of our body. And so if you're feeling low, depressed, anxious, sad, put on a song and just move your body. It's not dancing, it's not performing, you're not trying to look good. I look so silly when I do this, but it allows me to get into my body, to get the emotions moving, and for me just to feel clarity in my head. So if you like this video, be sure to comment and tell me, give it a like. If you did not like this video, tell me as well. It's my intention to create content catered totally towards you. So any feedback is amazing. I want this space to be a community where you can be honest about your struggle. You can share your struggles, because I promise you, you are so not alone in this. And the more we can come together and help each other with these issues, the quicker we can all heal together. And so in the comments below, I want to know if this video resonated with you. Do you binge eat at night, or is it something maybe you just do in the day? I want to know from you. Thank you so much for tuning into this video, and I will see you next Thursday for another video on how to finally overcome the battle with food and your body. See you next week.